and welcome to Barb Talks. Today we're talking about another book called Leap Year. And this is by author Helen Russell, who also did The Year of Living Danishly. And I so enjoyed her writing style. I've put my name on the library list for all the books that she has that are in my library. And Leap Year was the next on the list. Now, this book, now that she has lived in Denmark for 3 years living danishly, where the last book left off, she was in a situation where they had a baby, and now her mom back in London was starting to have some issues, older people issues. And so Helen was like, well, should I move back to London so I'm closer to my mom? Because her and her mom were really close. So she thought, well, should we move back there? Should we stay here? I'm really enjoying Denmark, but I also have friends back in London that I like to visit. So she was kind of iffy. So she decided to take a whole year and research what would be the best decision. And I think in life, it's always good to research before you make big changes, big leaps, so to say. So since she is an author and a researcher, this was a really excellent book. It starts out with taking a quiz of how do you handle change? And then each chapter, she talks about a different area of change that one might go through, such as career, relationships, your body, how to change your body, or what happens when your body's going through change, how to make the best of it, hobbies, friends, family, finance, how to help change your home, your mind. So she kind of covers all the different change things that we might be going through. And she talks to experts in each chapter about that particular subject. And then she'll have links to websites for tests, like there's one on let me find it here. Treat yourself here to a relationship test. So there's all these little trinket things in there of, oh, that's a fun little rabbit hole to go down. Now that I've read about how she's working on her relationship, here's a way that I can work on my relationship. And then she'll have ways to helps you move forward and ways to physically find out what type of things you need to do or how to get used to the changes in your body. Here's a website she has under the Mind chapter about a website that has dozens of meditations available. So it's kind of like a how-to book as she is discovering the ways to manage her own change and to manage, should she move, should she not move, how to enrich the relationship she currently has, how to deal with her changing body as a woman who's given birth. It was a really helpful book. There's just so much whimsy in it. At the end of the book, it has 10 ways to win at new beginnings, where she summarizes what she's learned through the year. So I'm not going to spoil it, but it was really nice after reading the way that she came to her conclusions, how she ended up summing it up at the end. Also, she has a leap year playlist where she lists songs that kind of got her through each of the stages. So I've been going online and testing out the different songs to see, well, is this song motivating to me? Is this song something that's helping me? And then making a little list of my own. So it's kind of fun seeing how other people are managing their growth, managing their change, managing how to move forward from where you are right now and help you make decisions. All in all, it ended up that her mom got a boyfriend, and her mom ended up moving away from London to a tiny little town in England somewhere that there wouldn't have been job opportunities or good schools for Helen with her growing family. And she knew her mom was happy. She knew that it was a $50 flight from where she is to go see her mom. So she realized, okay, I need to separate from my mom and let my mom live her life, but still be involved, of course, but I don't have to take care of my mom. My mom can take care of herself. So that was one of the things that she discovered through this book. And she became pregnant again. So now they're going to have, and it was with twins. Hello. So now they're going to have 3 kids. And she realized that the Denmark schools and the whole Denmark way of raising children was more how she felt comfortable. So she decided, and they're going to buy a house. And she had another book coming out, which I'm going to put on hold as well. So it's like all these big changes. She was thinking of, well, should I move to London? And now it's like, well, I guess I'm staying here, but I'm getting a house, I'm giving birth to twins, and I've got a book releasing. So I kind of have my hands full. I've got a lot to do here. So she's excited about continuing her time of living Danishly in the country that she has come to find that feels like home to her. So I recommend this book, Leap Year, because it has given me some tools of simple and I would call whimsical, because just the way she writes, it makes change not so scary. To be able to make good decisions, not just based on knee-jerk reactions, including emotions in your decision, of course, but also taking a look at facts and talking to experts. I think that's another thing that I really enjoyed about this book is that she spent so much time researching, talking to people who are experts in their field, instead of trying to do it all on her own. I mean, it's important to value your own experience, but it's also important to ask people that are experts in their field who have the experience to help guide you. So don't be afraid to ask for help. That's what I'm saying. So this is the book again, Leap Year, How Small Steps Can Make a Giant Difference by Helen Russell. Thanks for enjoying this little book read with me, and thanks for watching Barb Talks.